Welcome back to a new Boom Beach video, guys. Today we have all troop mania in Boom Beach. Now this event comes out very rarely, and it's always such a blessing when it does come out, because all troops are 90% off, which means you spend less gold when you train them up, which also means that we might be able to get some tribe stuff done today. Now I'm not doing Hammerman Strikes Back today. I'm actually going to be doing a video suggestion that a bunch of people have raised up over the past week and a half, and if you guys want to suggest videos, go join our Discord channel. A link is down below as always. So this combination is the Grenadiers and Cryoneers strategy. I don't think I've ever used these two troops in combination with each other. You just don't do it normally. It's just not a normal combination you use. Let's do 6 Grenadiers, 6 Cryoneers. And I want to do one battle because one person in particular wanted Shock Knuckles. So we're going to do Shock Knuckles with this combination and try attacking a couple people and getting some loot. Let's do this. I don't think I'm going to do that. Let's try not to find a front-loaded base where everything is on the beach for the first couple attacks. You know, find something a little bit easier. This base can do. This base is pretty low level. I honestly don't know what the best way to go about this is. We'll get the hero down in the center. The hero is going to serve as our tanking unit. I'm a little worried about the Cryoneers, but my Grenadiers are just insanely powerful. So we activated Shock Knuckles, and I honestly don't think... Okay, now they just activated. We shocked a ton of stuff. My Shock Knuckles are level 1. A lot of people have a higher level of Shock Knuckles than me. A lot of people use them for Mega Crab. Personally, I like Energy Drink. I think Energy Drink is the best ability when you use tanks for Mega Crab. And I really only use Bullet when I attack Mega Crab. I will sometimes use tanks. I'll use my Mega Crab combination, which is tanks and Energy Drink on Bullet to clear my map. But normally it's me just rolling with warriors, and that's fine. But man, I like this. I've missed Grenadiers. Grenadiers are so much fun. I think the common theme, I don't know why I keep clicking that. That's kind of annoying. The common theme in today's video will definitely be me retraining up Cryoneers. My Cryoneers are definitely gonna be some of the first troops to die. Alright, this player's a little bit harder. We'll drop on the corner, we'll get some critters down to take down some of these mines. And we'll just let our troops roam. I'm a little bit worried though. I'm not gonna activate Shock Knuckles yet. We'll activate them. Okay, now we'll activate them. We'll try to get them on the front lines or something. See, the Cryoneers, I just don't feel like they're gonna be doing any help. I don't think they're gonna help us. They're just kind of there as an extra tanking unit between my hero and the rest of my troops, my Grenadiers. You know, if my hero was to die, which I think the Cryoneers are more likely than my hero to die, but if my hero was to die, then that would happen. The Cryoneers, if they're still alive, would be able to act as a little mini buffer. But man, I just had so much energy. I just dropped a ton of energy on all of his defenses up here. Barrages, artillery, you guys know the works. Okay, let's just help out our troops on this side. That rocket launcher and that mortar took down so many of my Grenadiers. When you have a ton of Grenadiers, it's really fun to play with. But as soon as you get over just a little threshold, I honestly don't know how many troops you need to lose to get there. They just die instantly. They deal no damage. So you just have to watch out not to drop below that threshold. And hopefully we don't hit that in today's video. Or maybe you're hoping for it. And if that's the case, then I don't know what I was going with that. Anyway, I have my cactus here. I like it in the background. I like the green. I love this little guy. Okay, enough about the cactus. We're actually going to modify our combination just a little bit. You know, I like Bullet. I like the troop that stays in front of my troops, but I want to go with Captain Everspark. A couple days ago, I started upgrading my explosive charges, and I want to show you, if you didn't see that video, which I'll talk about in a second, I want to show you how good Captain Everspark explosive charges are. Now, this typically isn't the way you use them, but I really like explosive charges. It's one of my favorite, if not my favorite, hero ability. Obviously, there are other abilities that are stronger than it for most combinations, but I just really like the explosive charges. So I activated it a couple times. I mean, that time it didn't do anything, and I think I just killed a ton of my Cryoneers by doing that. This isn't the way you normally use them, so that's my defense. Anyway, the video I made a couple days ago, I'm really sorry about the quality. I had to trim it once it was uploaded, and YouTube just messed up the quality and it stayed at 360. So hopefully I don't have to do that again, because that, honestly, that really sucked. I hate it when my stuff isn't high quality, and I might even put it on private just because it doesn't reflect our quality. Anyway, it was a lot of fun opening up 75 trader crates. If you didn't watch that video, you can go back, watch it if it's still up, which it probably will. I'll probably just leave it up. But man, I really miss Grenadiers. These guys are awesome, and it's a lot better when they're 90% off, because all Grenadiers, or even Grenadiers and Cryoneers, are two of the most expensive troops to use. So, like to fill up an entire boat with. So, I honestly don't know if any other troops rank or outrank them on price. Probably, if I had to guess, Bombardiers probably are more expensive. I know tanks are pretty expensive. I'm talking like per boat. What was that? Oh, that was a bomb from a Grenadier. I thought I dropped an artillery, and I was like, wait, how does an artillery go that far up? That's crazy. But how about this, guys? We are 2,000 subscribers away from hitting 100,000. Jimmy and I are stoked. We honestly cannot wait for that to happen, and we're honestly just very excited. So, I'm pretty sure Warships ended. I'm gonna go look in a second. If you guys didn't know, I quit this season. Not quitting forever, just quitting this season. I just wasn't enjoying it, and I was moving out of my college dorm, and I missed a ton of attacks, and then I was like, I honestly can't go back to it now, because that would be too far behind. So I stopped. I'm really excited to start back up again in a couple days, whenever it starts. I want to look after this battle. But man, this took a while. A shield generator? I probably should have... It would have went way fast if I just flared to. I should have flared to the shield generator, took it out, then flared to the headquarters. But I did lose all my Cryoneers, which is nice. Okay, here we go. This was Season 8 Grounded. 77 battles fought, whatever. Got a bunch of loot, which is cool. And that was my base. Quit in the middle of it. Look at this. Season 9, Take Flight. What does that mean? Well, I think it's pretty obvious. We just had a season called Grounded, and now we have a season called Take Flight. Now, it's a little weird if we only have flying troops. I think that wouldn't work. So there might be other troops later on, but I'm saying initial tech tree, probably like heavy choppers. It'd be cool if it was heavy choppers, but it might be rocket choppers. I'm saying the first troop you get is probably a flying troop, which I enjoy. I love flying troops. I think it'd be, I mean, it's still going to be a time battle. I mean, obviously it's going to be a time battle. Flying troops just makes it more of a time battle. This player's going to be easy, man. Oh, shoot. Oh, look at that shock. That was the most beautiful shock ever. I'm just going to destroy all of this dude's defenses using Everspark. Let's drop a shock, though. I don't really want to lose my hero. You know, I think you could kind of see why I just freaking love this ability so much. I love this. This is awesome. I love this hero. Oh my gosh. Let's drop the rest of my troops. Anyway, flying troops. Yeah, it's going to be more timey, but I don't know. I just really like flying troops, and I would be really happy if it was the first troop we unlocked was the rocket chopper or heavy chopper. I just feel like it'd be a lot more fun than the heavies we've had before or the riflemen we've had before. Especially if we don't get flares. If we don't get flares early on, that would be a heck of fun. I mean, all of our troops would be level 1. That's kind of why they would have to be the troops later on, like at least heavies and Zukas, because if they only have flying troops, then your heavies and Zukas would be level 1, which would suck. I mean, that wouldn't work at a high level. You could kind of make it work if you have maxed out troops, but they drop the 2 flying defenses, or the 2 flying troops will drop level of heavies and level of Zukas that you have currently upgraded. So it wouldn't work if they don't bring out the other troops later on. But I mean, if you hate flying troops, I know some people just freaking hate flying troops, and I don't know why. I think there was just one bad season with flying troops, and I honestly didn't think it was bad, but apparently a lot of people thought it was bad. But that's why a lot of people just don't like it. It's that simple. So each explosive blast deals shrapnel. The shrapnel is like 8,000 damage or something, and the initial blast is 13,000 or something. So combined on the defensive targets, it deals about 20,000 damage. So if you're going to use explosive charge, make sure whatever you really want to take down using the charge is less than 20,000 HP, or it's just not gonna be good. You might as well just bring universal remote at that point. Let's get a shock down on that hot pot. I don't really like that. Is it heavy? Oh, I mean, the bomber, the Grenadier stayed alive. That's all I care about. Not a heavy. I was just talking about heavies, and also not a bombardier. Oh, I also want to look at prices of troops after this battle. I am really excited to see which troop is the most expensive. I really haven't looked at prices of troops in a very long time, just because I'm not upgrading anything in my armory. The only thing I spend gold on is if the trader has an offer, or if there's a try boost out. That's the only time. But there we go. We got an intel for my team. Thank you. I don't really do anything else, so at least I can contribute intel. Okay. So let's look at these guys. Okay, so it looks like bombardiers are the most expensive. Everything else will give us a refund when we start it, and then bombardiers will cost us 1,500. But I also want to see where cryoneers and grenadiers rank. So it looks like for price, it goes warriors, which are weird. I didn't think warriors were that cheap. I guess warriors is the cheapest true pro boat. That's insane. I thought riflemen were. So it goes warriors, riflemen, Zukas, heavies, scorchers, medics, tanks, grenadiers, and then the cryoneer, and then the bombardier, which of course the bombardier is at the very end. I mean, newer troops we've seen are more expensive, so I mean, that's understandable. It's definitely understandable. But here we go. Let's do this. Take down that stupid grappler. Perfect. And then we'll drop my troops over here, and I think we'll try to drop a flare, or a shock, sorry, just immediately on that shock blaster. And I just don't like it. We're also gonna take down some mines, because there's a ton of boom mines in that area, and I'm not gonna have any of that. Let's activate my hero a couple times. I know it kills all of my critters, so maybe we won't activate it anymore. It's honestly not good if it hurts me. But one thing, I've told you guys this before, I honestly don't think Grenadiers should be able to hit under the sky shield. Like, it's kind of seems to me, and also I guess bombardiers now, it shouldn't go under the sky shield. I just don't like that. I think it's cheap. I don't know how else you would use bombardiers when someone has a sky shield, because that would absolutely suck. But I just don't like it. It's too weird. Like, your artillery doesn't work, and I know it's coming from a gunboat, but why should take down the shock launcher? Even though that boom cannon is wreaking havoc. Why should something else that travels over the air not be able to hit sky shield? I don't know. I think it'd be super cool to bring the flying troops to your main base some weekend as a proto troop, and also bring out sky shield, and flying troops cannot hit anything under the sky shield. Well, maybe that wouldn't work, because I don't know if you could cover your headquarters completely with sky shield. That would be an issue. You'd have to figure out a way to go about it. Maybe they can target the sky shield itself, the sky shield generator, and not everything else under the sky shield. That would probably be less overpowered. I don't think they'd bring out any flying troops to the main base. They're just too overpowered. Half the defenses, not half the defenses, but a lot of defenses won't hit stuff, and I don't see it happening. I think it's too OP. But anyway, this player is about to go down. Thank you to everyone who suggested me using Grenadiers, me using Cryoneers. It honestly was a lot of fun and worked pretty well. I don't really know about the Cryoneers. I think I'd rather just bring medics. And I also think Bullet did a better job at defending. If I brought Bullet, energy drink, plus Grenadiers and 2 boats of medics, I think that would be the perfect combination. We're gonna gym up this machine gun, and we're gonna start upgrading my flamethrowers, which I forgot last time. But I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to drop a like. As always, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Guys, we're so close to 100K. Help us get there, and we'll appreciate you forever. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.